Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of In the Spotlight by Parking Network. Today we're diving into the world of parking and curb management technology. I'm excited to be speaking with Jordan Weiss, the VP and Head of Marketing at Umojo, a leading tech company that's making a substantial impact in the parking and mobility sector. Jordan, it's a pleasure to have you here and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, it's great to be here.
Now, for the audience who might not yet be familiar with Umojo, could you provide us with a brief introduction to the company?
Sure. We are a leading technology platform provider to improve efficiencies and customer experience both in off-street parking facilities as well as on-street curb management. We've been operating in the space for about 15 years. The company was started as a call center technology, command center technology provider for off-street parking facilities. So intercom systems and the technology platform that routes calls, manages agent interface with customers in lane. We've been doing that for about 15 years. We've got over 2,500 locations that have our solutions in over 250 cities across North America. About 2 or 3 years ago, we also moved into the on-street curb management space. We saw a need that urban, downtown urban corridors were starting to see the need to better understand how their curb space is being utilized. So what we did is we took our off-street technology platform and tailored it to on-street curb management. So what we do is we provide a way for cities to see how their curb is being utilized amongst competing entities, such as ride shares, such as food deliveries, delivery trucks to businesses, parkers, people that are looking for parking downtown, bus lanes, bike riders. All those entities are competing for space of the valuable curb inventory downtown in these cities. So we provide a platform to be able to understand, monitor, and recommend changes in policy to optimize the curb space usage and create a more thriving and safe downtown area.
There's a lot of conversation today around the role of data in improving operational efficiencies. With Umojo solutions across both on-street and off-street projects, how do you utilize data to enhance customer experience and drive better results?
Yeah, data is really the key enabling factor to increase efficiencies, increase safety, and increase revenue potential. We're big proponents of pulling data together from disparate systems. Our platform allows you to pull in data sources from across all cities, parking vendors, all that into one cohesive platform, analyze that data and understand what that data means, and then provide solutions and provide recommendations to improve operations from that data. We fully believe that data really is the new currency, but data itself is not the story. Data informs the story. So what's important is the ability to take that raw data, analyze it in a number of ways, and understand the story and the outcomes that you want based on that data, and then acting upon that. And that's really what our platform does for both off-street call center, agent interfaces, call center data, as well as occupancy data and revenue data across multiple facilities. And then on-street, the data from different data sources like traffic information from the city, enforcement or violation information from those, infrastructure information, as well as what's happening at the curb itself. We can pull in that data, analyze it, aggregate it up, and provide recommendations and path forward to really maximize the use of that information.
To bring together all the elements that Umojo's platform offers, do you see strategic partnerships and collaborations playing a big role in delivering a better solution for your customers?
Absolutely, absolutely. The industry landscape is changing constantly. There's new technologies coming in, new players in the market. We firmly believe in a partner ecosystem landscape across all vendors. Sharing is more important today than it ever has been. So we firmly believe that if you can take best of breed technologies from any number of players in the industry and combine that to create sort of a 1+1=3 scenario, that's going to provide the most value to your customers. We're not necessarily advocating losing control, but to a certain extent, you have to relinquish a little bit of control and create that environment of trust amongst partner organizations to really focus on the customer and their needs and provide the greatest value for those customers. So a partner ecosystem is incredibly important today. Companies that have lockdown systems, that don't share data, that don't work with and play well with other companies, a lot of times they're missing opportunity that could come about from this collaboration, and revenue opportunity, as well as creating a higher value for your customers.
Looking towards the future now, what developments or shifts in the technology do you foresee within the parking and mobility industry over the next 10 or 20 years, and how do you see Umojo adapting to those changes?
Yeah, that's a great question. I would say that there is so much technology explosion in the market in the parking and mobility space that to really be successful, I think companies really need to look at the issues that they always need to keep in mind: the customer challenges when they're developing technology. I think that technology for technology's sake is never the answer. It is you have to look at it from the customer's perspective. What are the challenges that the customer is experiencing, and how can we provide solutions to those challenges? The other thing I think that is going to be more and more important is creating solutions that improve customer loyalty, allowing the customers to better serve their constituents or their customers is technology that's really going to move things forward. There's the society is a very fickle society these days, and so anything that a company can do to create a better sense of customer loyalty, I think is going to be vitally important. So keeping your eye on what the customer's problems are, I think is the most important attribute that a technology vendor can have. I think there are enabling technologies that are going to provide that. AI, as we continue to better analyze data, better analyze customer behavior, we're going to be able to provide better solutions to customers. But keeping an eye on the most important thing, which is the customer, I think is going to be the most important as we move forward.
Thank you once again, Jordan, for sharing these insights with us today. It's been great to learn more about how Umojo is advancing the parking and mobility sector with innovative solutions and customer-centric approach.
Thank you. It was great being here, and I appreciate you allowing me to join you today.
Thank you as well to the audience for watching. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the innovations shaping the future of parking and curb management. Stay connected with us for more conversations with the pioneers of the industry. Until next time, keep exploring the world of parking and mobility with us.